Hey folks, Corey on out here at Toyota. Hey, we've got a treat for you today. Now this car is sold, I should say this truck is sold, but it is the top of the line. We wanted you to see it. It's going to be kind of, this will be one of those trucks that will be few and far in between. So when you get a chance to actually look at it to order it, you're probably going to be making reference to a video and not an actual truck. So we wanted to walk around this one before it gets delivered. This particular one again is sold. All right, so this one cannot go anywhere. We cannot drive this particular one, but we wanted to check it out. So being the Capstone. Capstone is the absolute top of the line. I know originally when the Tundra came out, in its first stages, they did not mention a Capstone, okay? The TRD Pro was supposed to be the top of the line, but now we know that the Capstone model was added later, and this is the top of the line. One thing we want to zoom in on, okay? So the Capstone only comes in a hybrid. So this is the iForce Max, all right? Now remember, there are two engines that you can get in the Tundra. This is the upgraded powertrain married to a hybrid synergy drive system. Folks, are you ready for this? This is 479 horsepower with 583 foot-pounds of torque. 583 foot-pounds of torque. This is an absolute beast, and it is the top-of-the-line drivetrain or powertrain, which the Capstone comes standard with. So you cannot order a Capstone with a conventional drivetrain. The Capstone only comes with a 4x4 drivetrain married to the iForce Max. So you cannot get it in two-wheel drive, cannot get it in a non-hybrid, okay? So let's walk around this truck. Number one, let's look at the front, because Toyota changes the grille every single time you change models. So there's about 7 different grills out there. So we wanted you to see which one actually applies to this Capstone. Now the blue hue right there, that lets you know that you're looking at a hybrid. So anytime you look at a Toyota and you see the blue hue into that Toyota symbol, it lets you know again that you're looking at the hybrid there. All right, check out the grille. We've got the black and the actual chrome mixed in this one. This is going to carry to the inside. You wait till you see the inside and you'll see why that actually looks good together. Okay, let's walk around the side. Now this is the only Tundra that is actually standard with a 22-inch alloy wheel. Toyota has never ever put a 22-inch wheel on a Tundra before. The 1794 and the Platinum models come with a 20. The Pro comes with an 18 because you know what you need more tread wall. But this is a 22, and if you ask me, it actually feels this wheel well beautifully. To me, that distance from there to there is a perfect mix. This truck is absolutely beautiful. You've got to come check it out. All right, let's move into the actual interior because there's a story there, okay? Now, this leather on the inside, this is, again, the top of the line, guys. Now, there is no option, all right? So you can't call and say, hey, let me have a Capstone that's got all black, or let me have a Capstone that's got tan or anything like that. This is the interior. The only way to get this interior is to get it in a Capstone. So notice that we have got that beautiful cream leather up top, but matched to the black on the bottom, okay? And so get a picture of that dash all the way up and around. By the way, now we did borrow a little wood from the 1794, so that is American walnut. So if you'll shine it up on that dash right where he's got it on that door over there, that's American walnut, and also on this center console right back here, that is American walnut. Again, beautiful, beautiful truck inside. Huge screen, actually standard 14-inch screen. You've got the mirror that's got the rear view angle. I mean, this has really got it all. The Capstone really has no option. It has accessories, but no factory options, because all factory options are absolutely standard.
Hey, Corey, is this a digital rear view mirror?
That one is a particular one, is a digital rear view mirror, yes. All right, nice option there. Notice that we've got the power running board. By the way, that can be turned on and off, but this particular one does have the power running boards. Notice that we've got the 2-position seat, memory seat, I should say. Oh, and look at the LED light and the blue hue coming from underneath there. looks good. See that underneath there? Kind of that ambient lighting. Heated steering wheel, just really, really all the way around. Got it all. Okay? All right, let's check out the back here. All right, big, big seat in the back of this one. And I like the fact that the batteries are out of your way, okay? So we're gonna talk about where that is right there. Now, look at the vent right there. Now, that vent is actually an intake. That's not an exhaust. So we don't have air coming out from the batteries. We take that cool air in the cabin and pull it inside past those batteries and then discard that. So again, that is not an exhaust, that is an intake. Now watch this right here. We are gonna pull this up and let that seat come up. And on a truck that is a non-hybrid, okay, this would all be space. So you can see that's a good probably 8 inches worth of space. Now, we're taking that up, but let me say this, to get the actual hybrid experience, that's actually going to be worth it. That is where the batteries are themselves, underneath that seat on that side. So nowhere else does it cause you any obstruction. The only thing it does is actually take away from that storage that would normally be there. Look at the actual cover there. I love that look that we've got, almost like a metal mesh that is got right there, just really, really beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's deep. I'll do that. Goes up and actually grabs. Rear sunshade in the back. Man, a pretty truck. Panoramic sunroof, we haven't shown you that, but that's actually standard as well inside this vehicle. So that entire roof up there is glass. The front section opens. The back section you can just look out, or it allows light to actually come in. We've got that. Good looking truck. Good looking truck. Notice right there, we've actually got a power bed step right there. I do want you to see that again, so keep the camera on right there for a second. I'm gonna let that tailgate back up. All right, goes in, but then when I use my remote right there, I can actually let it down right there on the remote. So press and hold right there, drops down, and the actual bed steps out right there. Kind of a neat option right there. And then one more place to do it, okay? So let's say I've got my hands full of cargo. You see this little spot right here? This is going to be on the limited and above. So imagine if you were to come up to the vehicle. I've got my hands full. I take my elbow and use my elbow right there, and actually allows me to remote access into that bed right there. Another one of those neat features that we've got there. A fully composite bed. So in this vehicle, we do have an option for a spray and bed liner. Toyota's beginning to come out with that, because you could imagine that this is a pretty slick. So you could do the spray and bed liner if you'd like to spend a little more money, or you could actually do a bed mat, whichever you actually prefer. Sometimes when we order trucks, we order them with and without, and but the bed mat is an accessory that you can get once the vehicle here. Cargo bed lights in the back, as well as a power outlet on the bed of the truck back here. She is ready to go. Now, given that this is a full and a crew max and a hybrid, we don't get to that max towing, okay? That max towing on this vehicle is about 12,000 pounds. Because of the weight of this vehicle, that's gonna come down. But again, guys, this is an absolute beast. And here's the thing, even out of this truck, goodness gracious, I think last time I looked, we're probably nearing a 6,000 pound truck, probably not quite there, but getting up there. And we still get, let me see if I can find it. Let's see what I did with that window sticker. I did want you to just see that. There we go. All right, so right here, 22 miles to the gallon out on the open highway, 19 in the city, 20 combined, okay? 20 combined that we've got there, and you can imagine a big full-size truck with that kind of actual gas mileage is absolutely fantastic. Okay, all right, again, this one is sold, but this lets you know how you can come and get yours. It is going to take a little while to get them. We know what's going on in the world. All right, this truck is probably, you're looking at a good little while, but the best thing to do is get that order in and early. We do not charge above the MSRP, okay, on these vehicles, but you do have to actually order them. Come see us at Toyota These. Have a great day.